Saya
小弟，
没有。
Okey, baik. Assalamualaikum dan
selamat petang semua. Okey, ya. Semua dah ada. Setakat ni kita ada dalam 38 orang daripada Kolej Matrik Negeri Sembilan. Dr. Zaida ada? Dr. Zaida, Dr. Omar, are you there? Farhana,
Yes.
Okay, yes, Dr. Omar. Yeah, welcome again.
Okay, thank you.
Farhana, Miss Farhana from Faculty of Business and Accountancy. Okay, okay, baik. I think we can start now. Okay, we have 45 participants online right now. Okay, baik. Without any further delay, let me share my screen. Okay, right. Okay, yes, I hope you all can see my screen. Right, so before we start, let me introduce myself. Nama saya Muhammad Mahathir bin Subua. Saya merupakan pegawai pemasaran dan pengambilan di Universiti Malaya. Dan saya telah berkhidmat di UM selama hampir 5 tahun. Okay. Dan telah saya rasa saya dah pergi semua Kolej Matrik di seluruh Malaysia, termasuk Negeri Sembilan juga. Tahun lepas saya pernah pergi ke Negeri Sembilan, Kolej Matrik di sana, untuk menganjurkan ataupun terlibat dalam pameran pendidikan dan kerjaya, anjuran kolej-kolej matrik seluruh Malaysia. Okay. Cuma disebabkan oleh pandemik COVID yang kita hadapi tahun ini, kita tidak dapat bertemu. Biasanya pada bulan 9 sehingga bulan Januari tahun seterusnya, kita akan UM akan banyak terlibat dalam aktiviti pameran yang dianjurkan oleh kolej matrik. Tapi tahun ini kita tidak dapat buat. Jadi kita ambil inisiatif untuk bertemu secara virtual ataupun online dengan adik-adik semua daripada Kolej Matrik Negeri Sembilan. Kemudian kami juga ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Puan Nova, okay, pegawai kaunseling di sana kerana sudi untuk mengaturkan pertemuan virtual ini dengan pelajar-pelajar Kolej Matrik Negeri Sembilan. Okay, alright then. So saya akan cuba untuk ringkaskan sebab saya fikir ada beberapa fakulti yang akan bersama dengan kita ya. Beruntungnya anda semua. Kita ada Cik Farhana daripada Fakulti Perniagaan dan Perakaunan. Kita juga ada Dr. Peter Aning daripada Fakulti Alam Bina. Fakulti Alam Bina. Kemudian kita juga ada Dr. Zaida dan Dr. Omar daripada Fakulti Bahasa dan Linguistik. Okay. Baik, jadi mereka juga akan memberikan perkongsian kepada anda semua mengenai program-program yang ditawarkan, dan sekiranya anda semua ada sebarang pertanyaan tentang macam mana nak mohon ataupun syarat kemasukan, syarat-syarat permohonan, bolehlah diajukan kepada mereka sebentar lagi. Baik, jadi secara ringkasnya kalau dilihat kepada sejarah UM Universiti Malaya ini, kita bermula pada tahun 1905 apabila tertubuhnya sebuah kolej perubatan yang pertama di tanah Melayu pada waktu itu yang dikenali sebagai King Edward VII College of Medicine yang pada waktu itu berada di Singapura. Okay. Kemudian pada tahun 1928 sebuah lagi kolej ditubuhkan iaitu Raffles College, tetapi kolej ini hanya menumpukan kepada bidang-bidang dari aliran sastra. Okay. Dan seterusnya pada tahun 1949, kedua-dua college ini iaitu King Edward dan juga Raffles College, mereka merge ataupun bergabung dan akhirnya wujudlah sebuah universiti yang lebih komprehensif yang dikenali sebagai University of Malaya. Dan selepas itu selang beberapa tahun disebabkan oleh permintaan kepada pendidikan terlalu tinggi, maka diwujudkan lagi sebuah autonomous campus yang best ataupun berada di Kuala Lumpur, menjadikan pada waktu itu ada dua kampus kampus UM, satu di Singapura, satu lagi di Kuala Lumpur. Namun pada tahun 1962 kedua-dua kampus ini bersetuju untuk berpisah ataupun mempunyai autonomi sendiri dari sudut pentadbiran, pengurusan dan sebagainya. Maka UM kekal dengan namanya UM di Kuala Lumpur dan kampus di Singapura pula mengubah nama dia kepada National University of Singapore, NUS. Okay, so itu sedikit sejarah lah. Dan kalau kita lihat usia UM ni, saya boleh katakan kita dah berusia 115 tahun rasanya. 115 tahun, lebih daripada 100 tahun. Baik, sedikit profil mengenai UM. Okay, kalau saya boleh ringkaskan, di Universiti Malaya kita ada 13 fakulti, okay, dalam pelbagai bidang, 2 akademi iaitu Akademi Pengajian Islam dan Akademi Pengajian Melayu. Juga menawarkan program-program akademik untuk degree dan juga postgrad, master PhD. Juga kita ada 3 center pusat, iaitu pusat asasi, pusat sukan dan juga pusat kebudayaan. Okay, juga mereka menawarkan beberapa program ijazah pertama ataupun sarjana muda. 3 institut, kita ada IMPUMA, kita ada Asia Europe Institute dan satu lagi saya lupa pula tiba-tiba. Okey, tapi ada 3 lah. Cuma yang 3 institut ini mereka tidak menawarkan program undergraduate. Okey, hanya postgraduate sahaja, master PhD. Okey. Baik, kemudian ada 4 research cluster. 4 research cluster ini, okey, untuk pengetahuan adik-adik semua, di Malaysia kita ada 5 research university ataupun dalam bahasa Jawanya universiti perubatan lah pula. Universiti penyelidikan. Okey, bermaksud kelima-lima universiti ini mereka akan menerima grant peruntukan daripada kerajaan untuk menjalankan penyelidikan. Okey, 5 universiti penyelidikan itu ialah Universiti Malaya, Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia (UKM), Universiti Sains Malaysia (USM), Universiti Putra Malaysia (UPM) dan Universiti Teknologi Malaysia (UTM). Okey, jadi kelima-lima universiti ini merupakan di bawah satu Malaysian Research University umbrella. Okey. Dan sebab itu kenapa di UM kita ada 4 research cluster dan yang akan saya kongsikan selepas ini. Kemudian di bawah 4 research cluster ini bukan cluster COVID, ini cluster penyelidikan. Okey. Di bawah 4 research cluster ini kita ada another 50 research center. Dan setiap center ataupun pusat-pusat ini mereka mempunyai niche ataupun bidang pendidikan yang lebih spesifik. Dan kita ada one private university, IUMW, okay. Kemudian satu continuing education center, di mana center ini menyediakan program-program seperti diploma ataupun pengajian-pengajian untuk mereka yang berkerjaya. Okay. Dan dari sudut numbers of student, kita ada more than 26,000 total students, okay, overall. Dan kalau dipecahkan degree dan postgrad, kita ada 16,000, more than 16,000 undergraduate students dan more than 10,000 postgraduate students, master dan PhD. Alright. Kemudian dari sudut pelajar terbangsa, kita ada ramai pelajar terbangsa di UM. Dari sudut kita ada dalam 3,500 pelajar international daripada more than 90 countries. Okay. So dari sudut kepelbagaian latar belakang pelajar itu, we are very diverse, okay? And kalau ada peluang, adik-adik dapat belajar di UM, boleh lihat, okay, ada ramai pelajar antarabangsa daripada pelbagai negara, okay? Dan dari sudut program akademik yang ada sebanyak 200, more than 200 academic programs daripada aliran sains, sastra, computer science, engineering, sukan, kebudayaan dan macam-macam lagi yang akan saya kongsikan selepas ini. Alright. Okay, so sedikit fakta mengenai UM. Okay, saya tak akan sentuh semua. Saya akan sentuh yang rasa yang sangat penting saja, yang big one. Number one is kita terletak di southwest of Kuala Lumpur. Okay, mana kata kita the only public university located in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, kalau kita nak compare lah kan, contoh kan, kampus utama UTM dekat Johor, UPM dekat Serdang, UKM dekat Bangi, tak ada lagi Universiti Awam yang ada di KL kecuali Universiti Melaya UM. Okay, alright. Kemudian seterusnya kita juga mempunyai largest and the best teaching hospital yang dikenali sebagai pusat perubatan Universiti Melaya PPUM. Dan sebab itu mengapa kita menawarkan program-program perubatan dan juga pergigian, farmasi ada. Okey, dan kedudukan ataupun lokasi PPUM ini sangat hampir dengan kampus utama UM. Bersebelahan sahaja. Jadi pelajar perubatan, pelajar kejururawatan, mereka kalau nak ulang-alik daripada kampus UM ke PPM, jalan kaki je, tak perlu naik Grab ataupun naik kereta, bus, taksi semua. Right? Kemudian lagi yang penting juga ialah kita ada tawarkan double degree. Okay? Ini yang uniknya. Okay? Kita ada tawarkan 2 double degree, 6 dual master dan 9 dual PhD. Nanti kita akan terang lebih lanjut apa maksud dual ni, double degree. Okay? Seterusnya faculty members. Faculty members ni maksudnya tenaga pengajar ataupun pensyarah yang ada di UM. Okey. Dari sudut bilangannya kita mempunyai lebih daripada 2,300 profesor pensyarah kanan yang mengajar di Universiti Melaya, dan daripada jumlah tersebut seramai 300 merupakan pensyarah ataupun tenaga pengajar daripada luar negara. Salah satunya ada bersama dengan kita iaitu Dr. Omar Colombo. Okey. Right. Okay, in terms of ranking, dari sudut ranking, kita juga sebenarnya cuba untuk memberi pendidikan yang terbaik kepada pelajar-pelajar UM. Okay, so itu mengapa kita cuba untuk sentiasa memperbaiki dan melihat kedudukan kita di dunia. Okay, dari bawah QS World University Ranking, UM berada di kedudukan 59. Okay, of course. Semua orang nak belajar di universiti yang berada di kedudukan yang terbaik di dunia kan. Saya sendiri pun kalau diberi pilihan. Okey, ataupun kalau boleh saya bagi analogi, okey, kalau diberikan peluang untuk adik-adik semua bermalam menginap di hotel antara hotel 2 bintang, 3 bintang, 5 bintang, 6 bintang ataupun 7 bintang. So hotel mana yang you all nak duduk? Of course, semua orang nak duduk di hotel 7 bintang. Kenapa? Sebab kita tahu hotel yang mempunyai bintang yang banyak ini merupakan hotel yang sangat mewah, okey, dan fasiliti yang ditawarkan memang sangat terbaik dan duduki. Okey. Di Asia pula kita sebenarnya berada di kedudukan yang ke-9. Okey, baru-baru ini kita mendapat kita telah dimaklumkan bahawa kedudukan UM di Asia berada di kedudukan yang ke-9 terbaik. Okay? Daripada 13 melonjak naik ke 9. THE Times Higher Education World University Ranking Asia, kita berada ke tangga ke-43, which is masih lagi bagus. Okay? Kemudian dalam IU Green Metric kita berada dalam ranking yang ke-34. Okay? Baik. Alright, dan ini adalah di antara pengiktirafan yang diterima oleh Universiti Melaya selain daripada yang tadi, di bawah Best Global University 2021 US News. Okay, kita merupakan the best global university in Malaysia, nombor ranking ke-26 Best Global University in Asia dan 205 Best Global Universities. Okay. Dan dalam aspek subjek itu yang terbaik di dunia antaranya ialah engineering and fields, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering dan juga computer science. Okay. So ini adalah antara top subjek di UM. Okay. Right. Okay. So ini yang saya katakan tadi lah, kita dah berjaya naik ke tangga ke-9 di Asia. Okay. Alright. Kemudian, okay, so ini adalah pecahan kepada fakulti, akademi dan pusat institut yang ada di Universiti Malaya. Alright. So di bawah fakulti kita ada Arts and Social Sciences. Okay. So yang ini kebanyakannya pelajar-pelajar matrik daripada aliran account akan memohon. Dan kita ada juga build environment, okay, alam bina. Alam bina ni mesti kita tahu apa benda kan. Alam bina ni biasanya program yang ditawarkan macam architecture, urban planning, ada lagi lah beberapa, nanti Dr. Peter lah yang explain kan. So dia pun dah ada kat sini dalam alam. Cuma yang saya nak tekankan dekat sini ialah di bawah program build environment ini dia terbuka kepada dua. Satu kepada pelajar aliran sains dan juga pelajar aliran sastra. So maksudnya pelajar account pun boleh mohon program di bawah build environment, okay? Bukan hanya pelajar aliran sains. Yang ketiga, business and accountancy, okay? Perniagaan dan perakaunan. Kita ada 3 program, finance, business admin dan juga accounting yang kita buka kepada semua. Pelajar aliran sains boleh mohon, pelajar aliran account pun boleh mohon. Alright. Kemudian kita ada computer science dan IT hanya dibuka kepada pelajar aliran sains. Dan program dentistry juga untuk aliran sains. Ekonomi dan administration kita buka kepada 2, aliran sains dan aliran account. Dan kita juga ada education, pendidikan, yang ini lebih fokus kepada pelajar aliran sastra. Kita ada program engineering dibuka kepada pelajar aliran sains. Okey, yang education tadi pelajar account pun boleh mohon. Kemudian yang ke-9 farmasi hanya untuk aliran sains sebab we all kena ada subjek biologi. Kemudian yang ke-10 language and linguistics, okey, dibuka kepada pelajar aliran sastra account. Cuma saya tidak pasti untuk aliran sains. Mungkin nanti perhaps Dr. Zaidah and Dr. Omar can explain further about the requirements for language and linguistics, whether it's open to students from science as well as accounts stream. Okay. Dan yang ke-11 kita ada program law yang saya masih ingat, program ini hanya dibukakan kepada pelajar aliran sastra. Okay. Kemudian medicine, of course, aliran sains dan pure science, program sains, okay, untuk belajar aliran sains. Okay. Kemudian kita ada Islamic Studies, Malay Studies. Okay, biasanya pelajar matrik ni dia jarang sangatlah mohon program Islamic Studies sebab biasanya dia kena ada basic dalam bahasa Arab. Okay, kena ada subjek dalam bahasa Arab. Kemudian Malay Studies juga boleh untuk pelajar aliran account. Academic Center, Foundation, okay, ini tidak berkaitan, untuk asasi sahaja. Kemudian kita ada sports dan juga cultural, kebudayaan dan sukan, right? Kemudian kita ada lagi 3 postgraduate institute dan 4 research cluster tadi, okay? Social happiness, health and well-being, frontiers of natural world, innovative industry and sustainability science. Okay, so ini pelajar international, okay? Cuma saya rasa tak perlu saya sentuh panjang sangat. Kemudian, okay, outbound. So outbound ni yang very interesting topik sebab mungkin ramai yang tertanya-tanya ataupun yang tak pernah dengar outbound ni sebenarnya apa. So outbound ini merupakan satu program pertukaran pelajar okay, untuk 1 ataupun 2 semester di luar negara. Okay, so yang anda nampak ni adalah merupakan jumlah students yang keluar, yang kita hantar keluar. So kita dah hantar setakat 2019 kita hantar 675 pelajar untuk menyertai exchange program in Indonesia, in Thailand, China, South Korea, Japan, UK, Vietnam and many more countries. Okay, and for these outbound programs we open and we really encourage all students, all young students to apply and join these outbound programs. Okay, for your information, we are trying to achieve our target. Okay, I mean that all students in UM, okay, they join the outbound program. Okay, sebelum mereka grad, right? So dan syaratnya ada syaratnya, okay, dan biasanya yang program outbound ini akan mohon pada tahun yang kedua lah selepas you all dah ada CGPA ataupun PNCK sendiri, okay. But kita nak bagi tahu yang kita really encourage dan kita akan cuba tanggung flight tiket, penginapan dan yuran, okay. Tapi bergantung jugalah dengan agreement dengan universiti sana. So tak kisah kalau you all nak pergi Australia pun boleh, okay, nak pergi US pun boleh, okay, nak pergi UK, nak belajar di sana 1 atau 2 semester pun boleh, tiada masalah, okay. Yang penting you all fulfill all the requirements dan juga kriteria. Kemudian, okay, dari surat permohonan kemasukan ke Universiti Malaya, okay, so kita buka untuk calon lepasan SPM dan juga STPM ataupun asasi, okay, asasi betul, dan juga matrikulasi, okay. Dan of course muat ni wajib untuk you all ambil, okay. Saya dipahamkan you all punya muat bulan 1 dan juga lagi nanti bulan 2 ada 2 kali muat kan. So jangan terlepas Dan berapa syarat kelayakan untuk muat? Okey, kalau di UM kita punya syarat minimum muat adalah band 2. Okey. Band 2 syarat minimum muat kita dan maksimum yang seingat saya adalah band 4. Okey. So tak adalah yang kata nak band 5 ataupun band 6, no ya. So minimum band 2 and most majority our programs minimum muat is band 2. Okay. And next we also terima permohonan untuk calon lepasan A level, IB ataupun Australian matriculation. Even if they do not have muat, we still can consider as at least they have IELTS or TOEFL lah, I mean to replace the muat. Okay. Kemudian dan dia perlu memenuhi muat dalam tempoh setahun pengajian. So basically ataupun secara ringkasnya muat ni memang wajib lah diambil untuk pelajar lokal, pelajar Malaysia. Baik. So syarat am. Okey, syarat am ni biasanya yang ditentukan oleh KPM lah, KPT Kementerian Pendidikan Pengajian Tinggi. Okey. So untuk pelajar matrik, okey, syarat amnya ialah memiliki SPM. Of course you all semua ada SPM kan. Kemudian kena dapat kebujian dalam bahasa Melayu dan lulus sejarah, okey. Dan mendapat sekurang-kurangnya PNCK 2. Luluslah Kalau gagal itu memang tak boleh masuk IPTA, okey. Dan mendapat sekurang-kurangnya tahap 1 band 1 dalam muat, okey, mengikut tempoh sahlaku pada tarikh permohonan. Okay, so ini syarat am which I believe all of you already fulfill, can fulfill, able to fulfill it, okay? Right. Okay, permohonan kemasukan ke UM, okay, of course you all kena mohon menerusi UPU online. Okay, so tidak ada channel lain, hanya sistem UPU sahaja yang you all boleh mohon untuk masuk ke UM dan juga universiti awam di Malaysia, okay. Dan untuk jumlah pilihan program, okay, pelajar SPM boleh memohon 8, STPM, asasi, matrik boleh memohon sehingga 12 pilihan program, okay, dan wajib mengisi 6 pilihan program, right. Jadi dan selalunya untuk UPU ini dia akan buka pada awal tahun. Okay, so untuk permohonan kemasukan Universiti Malaya, caranya ialah mudah sahaja. Just go to BSN and buy the unique ID number, okay, RM15 ringgit and 60 cent. Okay, no GST, right? Very easy one. Okay, just go to counter BSN or ATM machine pun boleh, or you can buy through internet banking. Alright, but dia akan buka lah when you should buy lah. Memang ada tempoh dia. You cannot go now and buy. You must wait until they open the system for you to buy the PIN number. Okay. Kemudian untuk program pengajian bersyarat. Okay, so UM juga kita ada syarat tambahan, maksudnya untuk certain beberapa program you kena ambil ataupun fulfill the syarat khas. Okay, sebagai contoh, kalau ada sesiapa yang ingin memohon sarjana muda perubatan dan sarjana muda pembedahan ataupun MBBS, wajib, compulsory for you to sit for the biomedical admission test BMAT terlebih dahulu. Okey, saya sudah saya pernah berjumpa dengan pelajar, mereka nak mohon program MBBS, tetapi bila saya tanya sudah ambil ujian BMAT ke belum, dia kata belum. Okey, so saya tahulah memang pelajar ni tak layak sebab mesti ada ataupun keputusan ujian BMAT terlebih dahulu. Okey, itu adalah prasyarat untuk anda semua memohon subjek perubatan, dan syarat ini sebenarnya terpakai dekat semua universiti awam. Kemudian apa itu BMAT? Okey, BMAT ni dia ujian bertulis yang dibuat selama 2 jam dan dibahagikan kepada 3 bahagian. Okey, jadi antara komponen yang akan diuji ialah yang pertama aptitude dan skills, okey, sebanyak 35 multiple choice question. Kemudian section yang kedua scientific knowledge and application, 27 soalan, dan writing task. Okey, one questions writing task. Okey, so apa komponen dalam contoh aptitude? Okey, so mereka akan uji dari sudut generic skills in problem solving, understanding arguments and data analysis and inference. Okey, so yang ini you akan jawab multiple choice lah. Okey, ABC I think. Kemudian sama juga untuk scientific knowledge and application. Okey, so dia akan test you all punya knowledge in science typically covered in school, for example subject science dan juga mathematics lah. So yang ini 27 soalan, kemudian ada soalan essay, right? So okay, untuk BMAT, okay, bagusnya you all buat virtual ni sebabnya you all dapat maklumat awal. Okay, sebabnya ada yang lambat terima maklumat, kita dah tutup permohonan untuk mengambil ujian BMAT ni, barulah mereka datang bertanya, so tak boleh nak bantu lah. Okay, so untuk permohonan BMAT ni kita akan buka sekali setahun, dan untuk you all dapat maklumat details mengenai BMAT ni, you just go to our website bmat.um.edu.my, dan kita telah buka pun permohonan BMAT ni pada 30 November dan akan dibuka sehingga 21 Januari. Okay, so tempoh dalam sebulan lebih kita akan buka permohonan untuk you all menduduki ujian BMAT, dan permohonan yang dihantar selepas 21 Januari tidak akan dilayan. Okay, alright, dan bila you all mohon, make sure semua maklumat yang diberikan semasa pendaftaran adalah lengkap, dan permohonan yang tidak lengkap tidak akan dipertimbangkan. Okay, so bila exam wet, tarikh dia ialah pada 20 Februari 2021, hari Sabtu. Waktu akan dijalankan secara atas talian pada pukul 3 hingga 5.30 petang, okey, dan akan dijalankan serentak di semua tempat di seluruh Malaysia. Okey, tempat ujian di rumah atas talian. Okey, mana-mana lah, tak kisah tapi yang penting dia akan buat secara online. So make sure bila you nak sit for the exam tu, make sure you ada internet yang bagus, capaian internet yang bagus, dan juga you ada mesti ada komputer senang untuk you jawab. Okey, dan tempat yang kondusif, selesa untuk you menjawab soalan. Okey, soalan exam ni 2 jam dan you all cuma boleh ambil sekali sahaja. Okey, right. Okey, so ini adalah iklan. Okey, dan kalau you all perlukan maklumat lanjut, boleh screenshot maklumat fakulti di bawah, nanti you all bolehlah email ataupun call mereka. Okey, cuma you all kena check dululah sebab ada juga kelayakannya untuk menduduki exam ni. Okay, so salah satunya ialah sedang mengikuti semester akhir di institut berikut: matrikulasi BM-KPM, asasi UM, asasi UiTM, A-level, IB. Okay, right, dan mestilah mendapat grade A- dalam SPM dalam mata pelajaran berikut: biologi, kimia, fizik, matematik ataupun matematik tambahan, bahasa Inggeris. Ini yang penting. Okey, kenapa kita letak grade A- dalam SPM dalam mata pelajaran berikut: biologi, kimia, fizik, matematik ataupun maths dan bahasa Inggeris, untuk melayakkan anda menduduki ujian BMAT. Kenapa? Kerana ialah syarat grade A- ini merupakan syarat khas untuk memohon program perubatan di UM. Right? Bermaksud kalau dalam SPM you all subjek kimia contoh dapat B-, anda tidak layak untuk memohon program perubatan walaupun anda dapat 100% dalam BMAT test. Kenapa? Sebab selain daripada menduduki ujian BMAT, anda juga harus memenuhi syarat khas iaitu grade A- dalam subjek yang saya sebutkan tadi. Okey. Dan cuma untuk matematik ni dia pilihanlah sama ada matematik biasa ataupun matematik tambahan. So salah satu. Okey. So maksudnya ada 5 subjek yang you all kena score A-. Okey. So macam saya katakan tadi, walaupun satu contoh you all dapat physics ataupun biologi B+, ataupun grade B, you all tak layak. You are not eligible to apply for MBBS program. So daripada you membazirkan duit, sebab untuk ambil ujian BMAT ni you kena bayar. Berapa yuran dia ya? Last year 200 ingat saya. RM250. Okey, ujian secara atas talian bayaran RM250 untuk warga negara dan RM650 untuk bukan warga negara. Okey. So semak kelayakan anda sebelum mendaftar bagi kelayakan BMAT. Okey. Next. Okey, untuk yang mohon program pendidikan mestilah menduduki Malaysian Educator Selection Inventory, ujian MATC. Okey. So ujian MATC ni ialah ujian, saya rasa ujian psikologi rasanya. Sebab dia ada 300 soalan dan you all kena jawab dalam tempoh 1 jam. Okey. So tak ada masalah untuk Google jawapan ke, nak tiru, nak tanya kawan ke, bincang, tak ada. So you all kena jawab dengan cepat. Sebab soalan dia banyak, 300 soalan within 1 hour you must answer all questions. So ini adalah iklannya. So student yang mohon dalam bidang pendidikan, contoh pendidikan awal kanak-kanak, okay, ataupun ijazah sarjana muda ataupun sarjana muda, pendidikan sains ataupun apa pun juga program pendidikan, kalau you all layak akan dipanggil untuk menduduki ujian MATC. Dan bila you all lulus ujian MATC, barulah you all akan mendapat tawaran untuk program tersebut. Okey. Baik, double degree. Okey. Yang this one I will leave to Dr. Zaida and also Dr. Omar to explain further, because in UM for undergraduate kita cuma ada 2 double degree program, iaitu sarjana muda bahasa dan linguistik Perancis as well as linguistik Jerman. Okey. Baik. Asasi ni untuk pelajar asasi, no need to explain. Okey, asasi Islam, STPM. Okey. Baik, sedikit lagi ya. Right. Kemudian untuk pelajar lepasan STPM dan juga termasuk matrik lah, termasuk you all, sebab you all kira setaraf. Okey. So di UM kita terdapat 4 program yang bertemuduga, kategori pendidikan. Okey, maksudnya you all ada dasar, ada temuduga, sains dengan pendidikan, pendidikan Islam dan pendidikan Islam Al-Quran dan pengajian Islam. Okey, bermaksud selepas you all menduduki ujian MATC akan ada temuduga dulu. So ujian MATC, temuduga, barulah dapat offer, tawaran. Okey. Okey, so ini adalah iklan untuk permohonan UP online sesi akademik tahun depan. Maksudnya you all punya batch lah. Okey. So kepulauan saringan, okey, permohonan UPU akan dibuka pada Januari 2021. So please take note lah maklumat ini. Okey. Saya rasa biasanya bahagian pengajian tinggi tak silap saya, BKP, saya pun tak ingat nama dia, biasanya akan datang ke setiap course metric untuk bagi taklimat. Saya tak pasti pula tahun ni macam mana. Okey. Okey, so dari sudut program di UM, ramai yang kata UM ni susah nak masuk. Kenapa? Sebab pointer yang dimahukan tinggi, 4 flat lah, nak 4 flat 4.0. Tapi dari sudut faktanya no. Sebab kenapa? Sebab di UM, okey, PNJK kita yang paling tinggi adalah 3.8. Okey. Tidak ada pun program, satu program yang meminta supaya you all mendapat PNJK minimum 4. Okey. Dan di UM kita ada 94 program peringkat sarjana muda dan ada 24 program bertemu duga dan 70 program tidak bertemu duga. Okey. Ada 3 program memerlukan minimum PNJK 3.8, kemudian 1 3.5, ada 4 program 3.3 dan 75 program 3.0, 3.0. Okey. Dan 5 program hanya memerlukan 2.7 dan ada 6 program yang sekadar memerlukan you all lulus matrikulasi ataupun PNJK 2. Okey. So mari kita tengok So ini semua akreditasi yang kita terimalah untuk program accountancy, environment, kemudian engineering, okey. So ini semua yang menjadikan program tu lebih profesional lebih diiktiraf. Okey. Kemudian MQA, okey, academic and okay. So untuk akademik Islam saya rasa tak perlu sentuh lah kot. Okey. Okey, Akademi Pengajian Melayu ada 5 program yang ditawarkan. Okey, seperti mana yang you dapat lihat, dan tempoh pengajian dia adalah selama 3.5 tahun ataupun 7 semester. PNJK 3. Okey, untuk pusat-pusat kita ada 2, cultural dan sports. Okey. Right. So, untuk kebudayaan ada 3 program yang ditawarkan, muzik, drama dan juga tarikh, dan ketiga-tiga program ini ada temuduga dan PNJK sekadar lulus matrik ataupun PNJK 2 sahaja. Cuma syarat tambahan ialah you all mestilah ada memiliki sijil lain yang berkaitan dalam bidang muzik. Okey. Contohnya rasanya untuk yang Yamaha punya sertifikat main alat muzik tu pun mesti ada. Okey. Yang itu you all boleh tengok dekat dalam buku syarat kami yang warna biru tebal ni. Yang ini lebih detail, lebih terperinci. Okey. Kemudian memiliki pengalaman dalam bekerja dalam bidang muzik sekurang-kurangnya 3 tahun dan kena ada buktilah Kemudian ada ujian bakat. So kalau you all minat, okay, boleh mohon. Cuma kena ada bakat lah. Sebab dia akan minta you untuk contoh kalau you ambil tari, dia akan minta you menari, berdrama ke, bermain alat muzik. So kalau you all lulus, akan ditawarkan. Okay. Next, sukan. So sukan pun sama juga. Sekadar lulus matrikulasi dengan PNJK 2. Tempoh pengajian pun sama, 3 tahun setengah. Okay, ada 2 program yang ditawarkan. Dan syarat tambahan ialah you all mestilah aktif dalam bidang sukan dan mengemukakan bukti pengalaman ataupun penglibatan dalam sukan. Apa bukti dia? Sijil-sijil yang you all dapat daripada pertandingan yang disertai. Okey. Dan juga ada ujian bertulis dan fizikal. So ujian fizikal ni macam mana? Contoh mungkin dia minta you buat larian 1,500 meter dalam tempoh sekian lah. Okey. Ataupun dia minta you untuk buat bip test, lari ulang-alik dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Okey. So ada bermacam-macam lah ujian fizikal yang akan diuji anda. Okey, fakulti. Kita ada fakulti alam bina, PNJK 3, tempoh pengajian 3 tahun setengah, dan yang berwarna merah tu sebenarnya program yang bertemu duga. Dan bukan sahaja temuduga, tapi untuk yang seni bina, you all kena lulus ujian melukis. Okey. Dan kalau sekarang ni, sebelum ni kita buat ujian melukis ni secara online. Okey. Tahun depan tidak pasti macam mana. Tapi kena pandai melukis lah. Nak jadi arkitek, kena pandai melukis. Susah nanti kalau nak jadi arkitek, tak boleh nak melukis kan. Nanti kena lukis bangunan, lain pula yang jadi. Alright. Dan tidak ada masalah penglihatan, pendengaran dan keupayaan fizikal. Okey. Kemudian farmasi 4 tahun, okey, PNJK minimum 3.8 dan ada temuduga. Syarat tambahan ialah tidak buta warna. Kemudian engineering ada 5 program, okey, yang ditawarkan civil, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering dan biomedical engineering. Okey, tempoh pengajian 4 tahun dan tidak ada temuduga. Ada temuduga, ada 2. Okey, kejap. Tidak rabun warna. Okey. Untuk makluman, untuk program engineering tidak ada temuduga. Cuma untuk 2 program yang nombor 2 dan nombor 4 tu, syarat dia ialah you all tidak rabun warna. Okey. Kemudian fakulti pergigian, okey, PNJK 3.8 dan program ini program bertemu duga. Okey. Tempoh pengajian selama 5 tahun, alright. Dan yang syarat tambahan yang lain ialah disahkan sihat daripada ketidakupayaan fizikal dan mental daripada pegawai daripada penyakit berjangkit. Dan lagi satu yang tidak dimasukkan di sini ialah untuk pergigian akan ada satu ujian wire bending test. Wire bending test ni macam mana nak buat? You all boleh Google, boleh tengok dekat YouTube. Okay, so dia akan bagi you satu wire dan ada satu sampel, you kena bentuk wire tu ataupun bend that wire ikut seperti sampel yang diberikan. Okay, so mungkin dia nak tengok macam mana you all menggunakan alat. Saya pun tak pasti macam mana sebab tak pernah buat. Tapi itu adalah antara yang akan dibuatlah ujian wire bending tu. Okay. Kemudian fakulti perubatan. Okay, fakulti perubatan ni ada 3 program yang ditawarkan, iaitu program MBBS, program perubatan selama 5 tahun, tempoh PJK 3.8, kemudian sarjana muda sains perubatan 4 tahun, PJK 3.3, dan sains kejururawatan 4 tahun juga, PJK 3. Alright. So mestilah disahkan sihat fizikal dan mental daripada penyakit berjangkit. Kemudian untuk fakulti sains ada banyak program sains yang tawarkan. Yang ini lebih fokus, lebih niche. Contohnya fokus pada matematik, statistik, fizik, chemistry, biologi, kesihatan, biokimia dan ada macam-macam lagi. Tempoh pengajian semuanya sama, 3 tahun setengah, kecuali sarjana muda sains dengan pendidikan 4 tahun. Apa maksud open market? Bermaksud pelajar yang selepas tamat daripada program ini tidak terikat dengan Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia untuk mengajar di sekolah-sekolah ataupun di mana-mana tempat pengajian. Bermaksud selepas grad anda boleh pilih sama ada untuk memohon untuk mengajar di sekolah di bawah Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia ataupun untuk menjadi pensyarah ataupun untuk you all sambung pengajian dalam bidang master ataupun PhD. So that's why dia panggil sebagai open. Maksudnya you open, you can choose where to go and what to do after the program ends. Alright. Kemudian syarat tambahan, ujian matsi yang saya katakan tadi kena jawab 300 soalan dalam tempoh 1 jam. Right. Kemudian ada satu yang memerlukan PJK sedikit tinggi 3.5 iaitu sarjana muda sains aktuari. Tempoh pengajian juga lama sedikit 4 tahun. So ini adalah antara program fakulti sains, ada banyak. Biokimia, sains and teknologi, biokesihatan. Alright. Next, fakulti komputer and teknologi maklumat, FSKTM. Ada 6 program yang ditawarkan, iaitu sains komputer dalam sistem maklumat, kejuruteraan perisian, sistem dan rangkaian komputer, sistem and computer network. Yang tadi itu software engineering. Yang keempat komputer dan buatan. Dalam bahasa Inggerisnya saya lupa pula, tiba-tiba blank. Tak apa. Tapi dia melibatkan kepada, dia bukan software, dia AI, artificial intelligence, I think. Kemudian multimedia dan juga sains data. Yang keenam ni program yang baru, sains data, dan very popular one. Dan tempoh pengajian sama semua, 3 tahun setengah. Dan cuma untuk yang program sains data ni dia unik sikit lah sebab dia punya program tempoh dia 3 tahun setengah. Cuma yang you all belajar dekat kampus ni dalam tempoh 2 tahun, kemudian setahun setengah ke 2 tahun tu you all akan hands on dekat industri. Maksudnya internship lah. So separuh di kampus, separuh di luar. Itu yang seronoknya untuk program sains data ni. So dia unik. Dia bukan macam program lain. Baik, kemudian FSSS Fakulti Sastra dan Sains Sosial. Ada banyak program yang ditawarkan bermula daripada pengajian media, pengajian antarabangsa dan strategik. Yang ini kalau siapa-siapa yang nak jadi nak kerja dalam bidang nak kerja di duta contohnya kan. Nak jadi ambassador dan sebagainya. Kemudian Asia Tenggara, sosiologi, kaji pasal manusia, alam sekitar, geografi, pentadbiran sosial, kaji pasal polisi-polisi yang melibatkan orang ramai masyarakat. Kemudian Asia Timur, sastra, sejarah Inggeris, India dan Tionghoa. So tempoh pengajian 7 semester. Okay, PNJK 3, right? Kemudian Fakulti Bahasa dan Linguistik, kita ada 3 program di mana memerlukan PNJK 3 iaitu Bahasa Inggeris, Cina dan Arab. Tempoh pengajian 3 tahun setengah. Kemudian ada juga bahasa asing. Ada 5 bahasa asing iaitu Perancis, bahasa Jerman, Jepun, Sepanyol dan Itali. And kelima-lima program ini tempoh dia sama juga macam yang tadi 3 tahun setengah, dan PNJK 2.7 ada temuruga. Okay, so you all akan ditemuruga. Kemudian PNJK 2 iaitu Sarjana Muda Bahasa dan Linguistik Tamil 3 tahun setengah. Okay, tidak ada temuruga. Okay, so itu adalah program di bawah Fakulti Bahasa dan Linguistik. Kemudian Fakulti Ekonomi dan Pentadbiran, kita ada satu program iaitu Sarjana Muda Ekonomi 3 tahun setengah, PNJK 3 juga. Cuma program ni walaupun dia cuma ada satu sahaja, dia ada 4 pengkhususan. Bermaksud nanti pada semester yang kedua ataupun tahun yang kedua, okay, anda boleh memilih pengkhususan yang mana. Sama ada nak khusus kepada ekonomi, ataupun pengajian pentadbiran dan politik, ataupun pengajian pembangunan, ataupun statistik gunaan. Okay, anda boleh pilih mana yang you nak specialize dalam program tersebut. Okay, so it's open, you all boleh choose. Okay, kemudian next is Fakulti Perniagaan dan Perkawanan, FPP. Okay, so kesemua program di bawah Fakulti Perniagaan dan Perkawanan ada temuruga dan PNJK minimum ialah 3.3. Okay, tempoh pengajian 3 tahun setengah kecuali Sarjana Muda Perkawanan iaitu 4 tahun. Right? Dan semua ada temuruga. Okay. Next, Fakulti Pendidikan 3 tahun, bukan 3 tahun, PNJK 3. Kemudian tempoh untuk semua program ini adalah selama 4 tahun. Okay. Dan ada satu program yang you all perlu duduki ujian Maksi, dan ada 2 program yang bertemuruga. Okay. Kemudian seterusnya Fakulti Undang-Undang, okay, ada satu sahaja program yang ditawarkan iaitu Sarjana Muda Undang-Undang 4 tahun, dan program ini program bertemuruga. Okey, saya rasa kita dah habis penghujung untuk saya punya slot lah. Lepas ni ada wakil berfakulti yang akan berkongsi info kepada anda semua. Cuma yang saya nak highlight dekat sini juga ialah you all boleh download buku syarat ni, tebal. Semua syarat kemasukan ada di sini untuk semua program yang ditawarkan yang saya sebutkan tadi. Jadi you all boleh tengoklah, okay, untuk pelajar lepas matrikulasi apa syarat yang dia nak. Okay, sangat detail. So you all boleh go to our website study.um.edu.my/brochures, okay. Ataupun you all boleh scan barcode yang ada, yang you all nampak dekat dalam skrin. Okay, so try download yang buku syarat kemasukan yang warna biru tu, okay. Okay, next, in terms of facilities, of course, kita sangat lengkap, semua ada. Support systems, kita ada asrama, kita ada 11 asrama, bukan 11, 13 asrama, UM. Kemudian kita juga ada shuttle bus, free kepada pelajar semua. Library, kita ada banyak library, dan kita ada satu library utama yang menyimpan, I think, lebih daripada 5 juta bahan. Kemudian kemudahan internet, semua ada. Alright. Kemudian kita juga ada beberapa museum yang you all boleh masuk dan melawat. Museum ASEAN Arts dan juga UM Gallery. Okay. Rimba ilmu. Okay. Kita memang di antara kampus bandar yang terkenal dengan konsep hijau. Okay. Dan di tengah-tengah kampus kita ni ada hutan tau, panggil sebagai rimba ilmu, tempat untuk di mana kita semua buat research, buat penyelidikan, dan juga menyimpan khazanah alam. Okay. So ini adalah kontak kami, saya yang di tengah-tengah tu, okay. Dan kami benarkan untuk you all ambil nombor telefon ataupun email. You all boleh WhatsApp anytime kalau contoh you all perlukan maklumat lanjut ataupun perlukan bantuan. Tapi kalau ada masalah kewangan, jangan cari kami lah, sebab kami pun ada masalah kewangan juga. Okay. So tapi kalau you all nak kalau you all nak tanya pasal UM, insyaAllah kami boleh bantu. Okay? So itu memang tugas kami dan bukan you all je, you all punya senior sebelum ni pun daripada Matric pun sama juga dalam kontak kami WhatsApp, bang macam mana ni saya nak mohon program ni layak tak, ataupun apa yang dimasukkan dengan ni yang itu, kalau you all tak faham kan, apa tips kita boleh bagi, kita boleh bantu. Alright, so and you all boleh follow our social media sebab kita ada banyak aktiviti yang kita up dalam social media kan, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter dan setiap maklumat yang kita terima, okay, kita akan kongsikan dalam social media. Okay, so make sure you all follow so that you all boleh dapat setiap info-info mengenai UM ataupun kemasukan dan sebagainya. Okay, terus di hujung jari anda, right? Dan itu sahaja daripada saya. Saya mohon maaf atas segala salah tutur kata. Terima kasih atas masa yang you all luangkan. Kemudian saya akan serahkan kepada Cik Farhana. Okey. Cik Farhana nak mulakan dulu?
Yeah, sure, boleh.
Over to you, Ms. Farhana.
Right, sure. Thank you so much, Mahdi. Yeah. Hadi, I think you need to stop sharing because I cannot sharing.
Okay, sekejap saya tengah cari macam mana nak stop sharing ni. Okay.
Alright. Good. Alright. Okay. Right. Assalamualaikum and have a very good afternoon. I hope everyone are still energetic and good to hear that we have you guys today. I'm Farhana. I'm in charge of marketing portfolio for Faculty of Business and Accountancy. So I just want to share with you today. I'm going to highlight 3 bachelor programs that we will offer to you, which is Bachelor of Accounting, Bachelor of Finance, and Bachelor of Business Administration. Okay, so we have 3 programs. This is our agenda. Don't worry, I'm going to make it very short and simple, but probably I'm going to highlight more on the entry requirement as well as the others option that you can go through if you want to be part of our family. Okay, so I would like to start my presentation with this pintu gerbang. For those who have no opportunity to visit Universiti Malaya, this is how it looks like in front of the Universiti Malaya, the main gate. We have a number of gates, but this is the main one that we use. If you have opportunity, don't forget to take a photo here. Not just here, even others places inside the Universiti Malaya is very nice to take a photo. Okay. Right. I believe that they have highlight on the ranking. I just want to touch more on the subject ranking. We are using these 2 metrics, which is QS ranking and THE. If you can see for on your right side, business management study and accounting and finance are in the top 100 for QS ranking, whereas for THE we are in the rank 126 to 150. Okay. It's good to you to know that a ranking by subject as well. So do some study if you want. This ranking usually change based on the performance. So probably if you want to join us next year, might change to top 50. Who knows? All right. Just an introduction on the faculty backgrounds. We are actually originally from economic and administrations, but in 1997, we have a very high demand on specifically on the accounting program. That is the first bachelor program that we offer. So to that, we think that it's good for us to have our own faculty and it's been named as a business and accountancy. So up to today, if you can see, we have 3 bachelor program, 3 bachelor program, 4 master program, and 2 doctorate program. Right. Just to share with you about the vision and mission that we have, probably I just want to highlight on the mission. It's good to you to know that what is the vision or mission of the faculty. So that is actually the gist that going to drive you at the end of your study. So where actually we are going to head you, or where actually we're going to bring you, in terms of to be a marketable student and so on and so forth. Right. We up to today, 2020, we have 73 academic staff, which is comprises of your professor, associate professors, senior lecturers. Academic staff means lecturers, and non-academic staff, we have professional and support staff. Okay, we have 5 departments in total. They range from accounting until operation and management information system. And this is our management team. Just to introduce you, our head, our dean, we are actually headed by the dean and assisted by deputy dean, heads and officers. Okay, similar in matriculations, I believe that you have your coordinator. We also have our program coordinator for each program that we offer. So this program coordinator functionally to help you in terms of your study plan. If you have facing a problem to take what subject and so on and so forth, this is the right person that you need to liaise more during your study. Okay. Mahathir has actually highlight on the accreditations. So for the Faculty of Business and Accountancy, we focus in these 4 accreditations. Why it is so, probably you might have thinking of why it is very important to have the recognitions internationally and so on and so forth. One of it is because of it's something like, usually I like to put it like this, a simple ideology that if you want to buy electronic product, you must make sure that the electronic product are being stamping by the authorized by this. We all know that SIRIM is one of it. So you will probably might think, okay, you want to invest money in that particular electronic product, and you must make sure it's very safe to be used. So that's why you choose something that have a stamping specifically on the SIRIM. Something similar in academic program. So is a things that you need to see whether it's quality or not by the stamping. So there is a very easy ideology to help you to think why it is very important to have accreditation. So one of it, of course, quality. So let's say you want to further study overseas later on for your master or PhD. If you did your bachelor program in our faculty, it's been recognized internationally. So the university obviously will say, oh, okay, you got this stamping. It's very good. This is one of the program that is very known that is very known that is very quality and up to the standard of international. Similar to the professional accreditation, but I'm going to touch this while we go for each of the bachelor program, because it's actually indicate for different bachelor program. Right. So a part of international accreditations, professional accreditations, we will make sure that we have a very good relationship with industry, not just for us. This is also good for you. For example, if you want to do your internship or you want to do some data collections and so on and so forth. Just to share with you also that this program are abandoned with internship. So you need to have you need to actually did the internship for 1 semester. The purpose or the idea to have the internship is just to give you an idea how was the work life, in industry happen, so that it's like a pre-preparation for you to go to your work life later after you finish your study. So this is the idea why we need to have the internship program. Right. Rough idea on the facilities that we provide to students. We have, if you can see here, the numbers that auditorium, seminar room, meeting room, and so on and so forth. We also have our rooftop, but this is located at the postgraduate building. We have two buildings. One is dedicated to for undergraduate, and the other one is for postgraduate student. So, but don't worry, you still can go to postgraduate student can go to undergraduate building. So, is a very sharing building actually. Right. So this is a program that I'd like to introduce to you. Three program in total. I would like to start with the data statistic on in terms of enrollment that we have. So Bachelor of Accounting, we up to 2019 we have 841 students. For Bachelor Business Administration, we have 760 students. And for you might wondering why finance have less number compared to business administration and accounting. It's because of finance is actually a new program that we just launched 3.5 years back, and the first batch just graduate this year, 2062 students. Very, very important, for you fit to the program. So for business admin, similar entry requirements. So you are as a mind also going to check back. In order for you to make sure that you mathematics credit in English language, if you can see CGPA 3.3, bandwidth 3, and if you can see on your right side, you are required to have a 2 subject with grade B plus. So you can actually have a list. You can see from the listed subject that we require to get a grade B plus. On top of that, if you think that you fulfill on your academic, you excel well in your academic, make sure also you are excel in your interview, because all our programs are interview based. So interview, one of the requirements that we must make sure that we actually put in total whether you can fit to the program or not. Ideally to have the interview just to get to know you better, roughly why you want to, why actually you choose that program, and so on and so forth. And the other thing is to see your how you behave, how you answer the question, how your maturity, and so on and so forth. Don't worry, there's no right and wrong answer during interview. Basically, it's just you be there, be confident, answer it correctly. So I would say, please be prepared on your interview. So if you can see, the word is minimum CGPA, it's just minimum. So I will really encourage you to have more than the 3.3, because quite a number of people in matriculation usually graduate with 4 flat. So to make sure that you get the base, is very good for you to actually aim high. Everything that you apply, make sure that you're above the minimum that we require. Okay. Right. For finance, similar like accounting and Bachelor of Business Administration, just additional, I would like to highlight on your right side. For the matriculation, it is compulsory you to have the mathematics as one of the subject, and the other one we can choose from the list that we have there. Why we actually stress on the mathematics? Because of when we design the finance program, we must actually we we designed it is more on the mathematic kind of career. So it's actually required you to have a very strong mathematic background in order for you to enroll for finance. That's a keyword that I would like to highlight for finance. So if you think that you are very good in mathematics, yes, finance is the right answer for you. Right. Other than normal route that we receive from matriculation, diploma, as well as STPM, we also have students from A-level, SMIT, and IB. So in the class, there will be a diverse kind of background people, so that you get to know other people from others type of route. It will give you a diversity and dynamic in the class, right? Okay, a rough idea on the accounting program. We have this program be designed for 4 years. This is available for domestic and international students. For intake for all program, we only have one, which is September available. This September is actually available for international. We used to have 2 intake for international, but we actually starting this year, we only have 1 intake. Just to give you an idea, if you can see on your right side, the composition of background of student inside the class, we have 75 female student and 53% international student. It's quite balanced in terms of gender and nationality. Right, for Bachelor of Accounting, if you see on your left side is a program structure, but I'm not going to touch much on that, but that one we're going to tell you more when you join us. It's a very technical part, but I will actually summarize it so that it's easy for you to understand how many credit that you're supposed to take. Whereas on your right side, this is a very important information that I would like to highlight. In the earlier slide, just now, I do mention about the professional recognition. So this is where it's needed for the program. Right. Other than the international accreditation that I highlighted, it is a very good for us to have a very good for us to be recognized by professional body. One of it is to make sure that when you graduate from the program, there's something that add value to you at the end of your study journey. So what we did was, when we designed it, we must make sure that our program up to the professional standard. So if you can see, there's a number of professional body from the logo. So what we did was, they have a very specific study plan for you to choose. So for example, you want to choose CPA. So they have a very specific subject that you need to take in order for you to further your professional certificate with CPA. So that is how we design it, so that when you graduate and when you take your certificate, you can actually get certain exemption for certain paper, provided that you get a good mark for that. So this is one of the benefit if you join the Bachelor of Accounting or Business or Finance. I think other thing, no, okay. For career outcome, this is just a rough idea to give it to you to see where once you graduate, what are you going to hit it off after when you join the industry, your first job within the 10 years and 20 years in the market. Usually people like to ask you during your high school or during your primary school, what you're going to be, what is your ambition. So hardly people say that they want to be somebody in the industry, or they want to be like a chief executive officer. So if you have that dream in your matriculation, this is the way that you should pursue of. You want to become somebody. Accounting actually created a very good career journey. If you are in the market in 20 years, you can become a chief executive officer, provided that you further professional certificate and master program as well. I'm going to share you with one of the example from our alumni. They enrolled this program with us, right? So this is just a career path for for people wanted to become a certified accounting. So once you graduate, you pursue your professional certificate and become a MIF members. And at the end of the day, you are recognized as certified accounting. It is very important for you, if you want to pursue accounting, to have the certified accounting to be recognized in the member, because MRA, they have quite a number of activities or training for you to make sure that you're up to date to the current knowledge, because the landscape in accounting will change. Everything now is become digital. So how you're going to make sure that your knowledge, according to what the century or what is landscape needed. So become a member is one of right choice for you. Right, business administration. This program is 3.5 years, available for domestic and international student. Rough idea on the background of student: we have 76% of female student in the class. Well, we have a lot of female student in the class, and 57 international student. Right. So business administrations, similar accounting, they also have professional recognition, which is Masa. But I would like to highlight on the area concentration. Business is a very broad program. So when we designed it, we think that how actually you can, when you join industry, there will be numbers of area that you need to focus on. So to support that, we created an area of concentration. So if you want to focus on marketing, yes, you can take a marketing area concentration. So you need to take a marketing subject in order for you to have the area of concentrations. So we have 3 area concentration. This is how it looks like for career outcome: first job, 10 years in the market, and 20 years in the market. So you want to become a chief marketing officer, Bachelor of Business Administration is the right subject for you, is the right program for you, right? Now we hit it to the last bachelor program, Bachelor of Finance. This program 3.5 years, but this one is only available for domestic. As I mentioned, this is a new program. We are yet to open for international. So in the class, you will have all of them Malaysian students. Okay, but this one we have less female student in the class. Probably male like to control money. They like to join finance. So that's why we have more male student for finance. Similar to business and accounting, we have professional recognition for finance. We have CFA and Masa. Similar, all the program up to their standard, and you can get certain exemption as well. So if you can see on your left side, there's an industrial training. That is industrial training. That is where you're gonna do your 6-month industrial training. Okay. Right, just to have, probably you might wondering what is so different between accounting and so on and so forth. I just want to highlight why finance are very important to have a student good in mathematics, because what you are studying in the school probably is just a very basic. When you join the college, it's something more advanced. But when you join the industry, you're no longer using all the manual thinking. So you are using software. With that, actually, all the program we abandoned with some software just to make sure that you are equipped with what is the technical or soft skill needed for the market. So this is just to share with you on the rough idea of what is means of a strong mathematics. Okay, this is how it looks like in the career outcome. Your first job, 10 years in the market, 20 years in the market. Right. Now I'm going to help you in terms of you probably like do not know whether you want to do accounting or finance or business administration. So I put it in the summary of the table. So accounting, business administration, and finance, they have a sub area. All of these programs are very broad. So for example, if you want to if you already have in your mind that you want to do something related to taxations, so accounting is the right program for you. If you can see in the sub area, there's some other area like auditing and so on and so forth. But if you think you want to become an entrepreneur or you want to become someone like a new loafer, who are very successful in the industry. So business administration is the right program for you, because this program are going to abandon with the strategic management program, marketing program, operation programs. It's cover overall of business area. So if you want to become or you want to study about international market, business administration is the right program for you. Whereas for finance, if you have in mind, you want to become like investor, so property investor, so on and so forth. So finance is the right program for you. Other than investment, you can actually study corporate finance or econometric, derivative, and so on and so forth. But don't worry, this one you probably can explore more when you join the program, and you can actually choose your sub area later on. At the end, probably in the second year, so on and so forth. Right. I'm done with all the bachelor program. Just to share with you, other than the normal setting of classes in University Malaya, we also have student exchange program. Hadi had mentioned also, it's a very good opportunity for you to choose to go for this exchange program. Ideally, you will see a different perspective, different mindset, and different setting of teaching and learning in other countries. So when you come back, you will actually open your eyes, open your mind. You see different things at different perspective. So just to share with you our statistic for 2019 as a program, we have 45 students for outbound. Outbound means our university student go out to overseas, whereas inbound means overseas university come to University Malaya. But this statistic is specifically for business and accountancy program. So if you can see, our student like to go to Korea. That is the highest number, 31 student like to go to Korea in 2019, whereas we received quite a number of students from China, right? Okay, this is happy face. Our students share with us, their journey during their study student exchange program in overseas. So it's a very, very good opportunity. I really encourage you to go if you have. Other than this student exchange program, we also have this program that we collaborate with Genting Berhad. So this program is fully sponsored by Genting. So it's another option for you to choose. Other than student exchange, you can actually go for this 3E program. Right, student club. I really like to encourage you also, other than to join the exchange program, please do join our student club activities. This is where you're going to groom your soft skill, for example, like leadership skill, communication skill, negotiating skill, and so on and so forth. Probably you are a person who are very good in study, very excellent in study, but you might have lacking in terms of soft skill. I encourage you to join this program just to make sure that you have a very balanced skills for technical and soft skill. Right. Towards the end, just to share some activities that faculty actually provide for students that benefit you in terms of knowledge and so on and so forth. So one of it is industry engagement that we did. Is it actually we call predominant people in the market, in the industry, to give a talk so that you can see what is happening in the industry, what is the changes in the market, what is the landscape needed, and so on and so forth. So this is one of the activity usually we invite students to join. Is very knowledgeable sharing session by industry people. Other than that, community engagement, I believe that is what the objective of the university as well, giving back to the society. So this is one of it. Other than that is the student engagement. I would like to highlight to you that we have received about 60% students from B40 category. So usually these people really need some help in terms of food and so on and so forth. So we help them as well. So what we did was we actually come up with, we called it a food bank. We provide some food in that particular room so that you guys can in and out take a food over there. Right. Last one is just to share with you on the alumni that I did mention to you during the career outcome that you can see. So one of it is Dr. Varidajit Singh. He is our alumni for a Bachelor of Accounting, and now he holds one of the important position in Malaysian Institute of Accountant, MIA. As a president, so you can see, you know, the career outcome once you join the market, 15 years in the market and 20 in the market. So you become, if you are really want to be somebody in the market, yes, all our program is the right choice for you. Right. Just to recap, what I have highlighted in the earlier slide, that our program are highly recognized and accredited. We have a very fast track professional qualification. All our academic, 98% of our academic staff have PhD qualification, industry experience. We have very high quality teaching, up to date in syllabus. We are very good engaging with industry. Please do take opportunity, join our exchange program. Please develop your soft skills through the club activity. Of course, last but not least, is we are in the top 60 in the world and top 10 in Asia. Okay, this is Dewan Teku Chancellor. This is a very important venue for all of the students, where all the graduation ceremony will be held. So this is how it looks like inside the Dewan Teku Chancellor. This is happy face once you graduate from the program. Yay! All right, that's all from me. Hope if you have any other queries, do actually contact us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Farhana. Yeah, and then I think we can proceed to next speaker from Dr. Peter. Are you ready? From Alumina.
Yes.
Okay, right. So over to you, Doctor.
Hi there. Can you see my slide?
Yes, yes.
Okay, everyone. Good evening. Salam sejahtera, salam satu Malaysia kepada semua adik-adik semua. So I try to make it this short and sweet. I think Encik Mahathir has explained this significantly about the general entry requirement to UM. So I'm Dr. Peter from Faculty of Built Environment, the marketing liaison for this for the faculty lah. Okay. So let me introduce to you the Mercu Alam Bina di Fakulti Alam Bina sebagai rujukan adik-adik semua. Hold on, Encik Mahathir. Okay, alright. So Fakulti Alam Bina is located in Kuala Lumpur, and we are kind of like a living lab. Our faculty is kind of living lab for anything related with the development. Okay, so wait. Okay, siap. Okay, Fakulti Alam Bina secara umumnya mempunyai 5 program. The first one we have Bachelor of Science in Architecture. Second, we have Bachelor of Quantity Surveying. The third one, we have Bachelor of Building Surveying. The fourth one, we have Bachelor of Real Estate. And last but not least is Bachelor of Urban Regional Planning. I will explain all of these programs shortly. But this is the general entry requirement for Faculty of Built Environment. So basically, untuk lulusan matrikulasi atau asasi, you need to get at least a minimum PNGK 3.0, and also grade B in any of the subject mathematics, physics, engineering, account, and also subjek lain lah. And also mendapat grade B pada peringkat SPM dalam 4 mata pelajaran termasuk matematik, when at least band 2 tidak mempunyai masalah penglihatannya, itu buta kedua belah mata ataupun buta warna. And for program architecture, student must lulus ujian melukis dan juga temuduga. Bagi program-program lain tidak ada temuduga kecuali program architecture sahaja yang akan melalui ujian melukis dan juga temuduga. So let me show to you the facility that we have in the Faculty of Built Environment. Kalau you nampak on your left, on the top ni, picture is our studio. This is where the student actually buat dia punya studio work. Studio work normally involved with drawing. For instance, in urban planning department, for instance, student will produce the plan in the studio. And this is the auditorium, one of the lecture room that we have in Faculty Environment. And also kita juga mempunyai bilik bentuk hexagon supaya di salah satu kita orang di Fakulti Alam Bina lah. And di tingkat 8 Fakulti Alam Bina mempunyai taman di tingkat 8 yang ini dipanggil sebagai usaha yang merupakan open space di tingkat 8 di mana boleh bersantai di kawasan ini ya. Fakulti Alam Bina not only popular among the local students, we also have international students from different region in the world. Currently, we have students from Iran, Bangladesh, China, Brunei, Jordan, UAE, and also Fiji. And on top of that, we also receive exchange and students from overseas as well. Mentioned by Encik Mahathir and Encik Prana just now, all program in Faculty Alam Bina actually accredited by the professional body. For instance, at international level, we are actually recognized by RIBA, Royal Institute of British Architects, and also Royal Institutions of Chartered Surveyor, and the last but not least, Pacific Association of Quantity Surveyor. And at the local level, we actually recognized by Board of Town Planner Malaysia, Board of Quantity Surveyor Malaysia, Board of Value Appraiser Estate Agent Malaysia, Board of Architect Malaysia, and Royal Institute of Surveyor Malaysia. I think Cik Fahana already explained in great detail why this professional body is very important for the course. It's allow you actually to get wider or better job scope, not only locally but also internationally, because you are recognized by because this program is recognized by the professional body international and local level. In terms of the career prospect, so I would say this Faculty of Built Environment really have a good career prospect as long as ada pembangunan in any whether it's city ke in rural area, so built environment will akan ada career yang bagus ya. Contohnya kalau look into this picture, our student actually can involve with the construction industry from quantity surveyor, building surveying, urban planning and architecture, and some of our students also involved in the oil and gas industry as well. And if you look into this building, I believe that adik-adik semua know about this building. It's going to be the second tallest menara kedua tertinggi di dunia later on, if not mistaken. So this is one of the career prospect that you can involve after you graduate from this faculty. And also look into here, this is one also quite popular career. For instance, for sale, contohnya kat sini rumah untuk dijual, you need professional estate agent or valuer untuk menjual rumah ataupun harta tanah. Okay. So let me explain first for the first program, Bachelor of Science in Architecture. Okay, this is a 3 years undergraduate program and recognized by the Board Architect Malaysia for the part 1 and also Royal Institute of British Architect, and this will leading towards the professional Master Architecture. Kalau adik-adik semua berminat, contohnya you think that you are good in term of drawing, imagination, for instance, untuk design one particular building, then you might want to consider this program for as one of your selections later on. Not only this course is not only limited kepada arkitek sahaja, your punya career prospect, but you also can actually later on becomes interior decorator, designer, technical assistant, and so on and so forth. For this department, the students is quite active. Contoh tadi, Cik Pana also mentions about inbound and outbound programs. For the program for the Department of Architecture, the student also ada inbound and outbound programs, and design studio field work, and also at the end of their study, they will also have their exhibitions untuk pamerkan the model that has been produced. And also for this program, they also have annual student architecture workshops, measure drawing, and lecture series. The second program in built environment is Bachelor of Quantity Surveying. Okay, so who we are for this program normally involved with costing, contract, and also tender. And these professions also involved with various industry with huge job opportunities such as in construction industry, oil and gas, transportation sector, telecommunication, legal, banking sector, and also public services. So in general way, this profession actually involved with costings of the construction, for instance, construction cost, involved with tender and also contract for one particular project. Similar with the program architecture, program ini juga student aktif dalam berbagai program. Contohnya student QS actually champion for Malaysia BIM contest in 2018-2019. Also champion for CIDB IBS Challenge 2018, champion international project management di 2018-2019. Kalau ada di-apply program di Fakulti Alam Bina, contohnya dalam bidang QS, adik boleh nanti akan outbound visit seperti di gambar ini, pergi ke Melbourne, Bangkok, Shanghai, Taiwan, and Manchester. On top of the international visit, the student also actively participate in the team building and recreation activities at the department level. The third program that we have in the Faculty of Built Environment is Bachelor of Building Surveying. So under this program, what you will learn will basically dalam 3 area. The first one in terms of building control and space management. The second, risk control and building performance, and the third one, building maintenance and conservation. Dari segi peluang kerjaya, adik-adik boleh kerja dengan sebagai building control di local authority, and also facilities management, building maintenance, conservation, building measurement, project management, and so on and so forth. One of the highlight for this program is the outbound and inbound program, collaborations with Liverpool, John University. Every year, this program actually receives, the student will go to the Liverpool University untuk outbound program. And on top of that, the student actually went to Bandung, China, and also Cambodia. Okay. We also have Bachelor of Real Estate in the Faculty of Built Environments. So in terms of the program structure, this program basically 3.5 years. And also about this program is that this program ada integrated project, which is in the year 2, the student will go to the overseas for their site visit or in the field work. Previously, they went to Philippines, Indonesia, Taiwan, China, Thailand, and etc. Program real estate, those yang interested dengan pembangunan harta tanah dari segi menjadi seorang estate agent, for instance, you might want to consider this program. The unique about this program is that this the only professions yang akan offer tiga license, meaning satu, you akan dapat license by luar. Second, you akan dapat license estate agent. Then third, you akan dapat license property management. Meaning that if you are not interested to become valuer, then you can choose to become an estate agent. minat estate agent, adik boleh consider untuk jadi property manager. And this program also recognized by the international and local board, a professional body. In terms of the students' activities, real estate department actually really active. For instance, they conducted yearly seminar in real estate where they actually invited the alumni to give some input on the real estate program, and also learning activities. This is what I mentioned just now. Integrated project, they went to Ho Chi Minh, Brunei, Nanjing, Bangkok, Manila, and so on and so forth. On top of that, the student under this program also involved with the real estate family day. And last but not least, the youngest program in the Faculty of Built Environment is Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning. Normally, as urban and regional planning students, when you habis study, you can actually become a town planner, perancang bandar, as your major career. And also you can later on, after certain years serve with the public sector, you can become mayor, datuk bandar. You also can work with the developer, planning firm and consultant dalam pelbagai bidang. Contohnya dalam pembangunan, sebelum membuat sebarang pembangunan, kena ada penilaian impak alam sekitar contohnya, dan ini adalah dilakukan oleh seorang perancang bandar. Okay. Dan juga sekiranya adik-adik berminat untuk merancang pembangunan di bandar ataupun di luar bandar untuk mengalakkan sustainable community contohnya, adik-adik boleh consider urban and regional planning as one of your choice dalam masa mengisi UPU nantilah. Okay, URP 8 semester, maksudnya 4 tahun di Fakulti Alam Bina. In terms of the program, our student program, international and outbound program, student went to Sydney, Melbourne, Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and so on and so forth. And our students also actively participate in any competition, such as this is, you can see in my slide, special mention award. This is organized by the professional body. The competition was organized by the professional body, and also our student actually first runner up during the IGM competition untuk design a new township. And then we also actually closely collaborate with the industry to get their input on the current situation on the ground, so that our student will actually equip with the latest knowledge and information regarding the industry. Okay. So that's all from the Faculty of Built Environment. So if you want to know further about us, you can visit us at fab.um.edu.my, or you can email to us at fab@um.edu.my. So jom apply UM. I see you around in the Faculty of Built Environment. That's all from me, Encik Mahdi. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Peter. Okay, so let's proceed to Faculty Language and Linguistics. Dr. Zaida, are you there? Dr. Omar, are you ready?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay, so over to you, Dr. Zaida.
Mahdi, can you see my slides?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, Assalamualaikum and selamat petang to everyone. Hi students, adik-adik, yeah. I'm Dr. Zaida. Saya pensyarah daripada English Language Department, Faculty of Languages and Linguistics. Yeah, I have another colleague here of mine, Dr. Omar. He's from the Italian division. Yeah. So my presentation sharing session is going to be a brief one. Yeah. ranking, but this was not the recent one. Yeah, this is 2020. So if you look at linguistics, we are top 150, and in modern languages we are top 100. Okay, so the difference between linguistics and modern languages ini contohnya bahasa Jepun, bahasa Eropah, ya, bahasa Melayu, bahasa Inggeris. These are not considered modern languages. Ya. Okay, so this is what we call a word cloud. Ya, yang besar itu di tengah-tengah itu adalah linguistics, ya, and the words surrounding it adalah the subfield, ya, subfields di dalam linguistics, ya, semantics, context, kita ada morphology, and we have language acquisition, ya. So bukan semua, ya, yang kita akan buat in depth, ya, but we are going to do quite a number of areas, ya, yang you Okay, so in the next 3 slides, I just want to inform you what linguistics is. Yeah, so perhaps some of you know already. Linguistics adalah science, yeah, science of language, bukan simbol, yeah, but it's the scientific research of language or languages, yeah. And in the program, in the linguistic program, yeah, you akan belajar the history of language, yeah. So not necessarily history of English language, but also other languages as well, yeah. So this is what we call the language 3, yeah. And we are also going to look at the phonetics and phonology, ya, bagaimana kita membuatkan sound, ya. Yeah, so you ada a, b, s, and whatnot, yeah. And this is why we scientific research, science. And this is in order for kita membuat research ataupun inform linguistics with students, ya. Kita sekarang menggunakan a lot of software, ya, a lot of lexical software untuk mengkaji language, ya. So it's not like before. Kalau pelajar-pelajar ataupun kalau adik-adik fikir linguistics ini hanya, ya, menggunakan manual sahaja. Well, we are not doing that, yeah. Perhaps not, ada juga, ya. But now we are going into software in looking at languages, yeah. So this is what we call sama ada computational linguistics, yeah, or corpus linguistics, yeah. So if you join us, you are going to do this as well, yeah. Okay, so I would like to introduce you to 4 different departments. Ya, kita ada Arabic department, ya, di mana adik-adik belajar bahasa Arab. We have department ataupun jabatan bahasa-bahasa Malaysia dan applied linguistics, ya, ataupun linguistik terapan. Okay, so this department menawarkan 2 program, iaitu program Mandarin dan juga Tamil, ya. And of course, we have the English department. This is the largest department, ya, in the faculty, di mana kita menawarkan program linguistik bahasa Inggeris, ya. And also kita ada department bahasa-bahasa Eropah, ya, bahasa-bahasa Asia dan Asian dan Europe, ya. So department we have 5 programs, ya. Japanese, German, and French, ya. So Japanese adalah bahasa Asia, and the other 4 these are bahasa-bahasa Eropah, ya. So all together we have 4 departments, ya. Okay, now before we proceed, I just want to remind everyone, yeah, the fact that we are offering English linguistics program, yeah. This is a little bit different than TESOL, yeah, teaching English as a second language. So TESOL the offer ataupun the offer oleh fakulti pendidikan, ya, fakulti pendidikan di mana the end result would be being a language teacher, yeah. But in linguistics, if you come into the English department, you are not learning bagaimana hendak mengajar bahasa Inggeris, ya. Okay, so you are learning the crux of the language, yeah. Okay. I think Cik Mahathir just now, he has mentioned briefly on our dual degree program. Okay, so we have two language programs yang menawarkan dual degree programs. Satu ialah program bahasa Perancis dan satu adalah program bahasa Jerman. Okay, so program bahasa Perancis, ya, ia di mana anda akan belajar di UM, ya, selama 2 tahun, dan selama 1 tahun anda akan pergi ke INALCO Paris, ya, dan sambung di sana for another year. Okay, so that makes it 3 years. Another half a year, anda kena membuat, ya, industrial training sama ada in Malaysia or in France, yeah. So altogether 3.5 years. Okay, so the good thing, yeah, about these two programs adalah by the end of the course ataupun program, you have 2 degrees. Yeah, you have 2 degrees. So if you are taking French language program, yeah, daripada UM, you mendapat Bachelor of French Language and Linguistics. Ya, daripada INALCO Paris, anda akan mendapat Bachelor in Intercultural Communication. Ya, so you have 2 degrees, ya, by the end of 3.5 years. Okay. All right. Now the other program is a German language program. Yeah, so it's quite similar with French, but untuk program ini in total mengambil masa 5 tahun. Okay, so 3 years in UM, 3 tahun di UM, and 2 years in University of Constance, Germany. Yeah. So, however, but for this program, yeah, your industrial training anda harus membuatnya di Germany. Yeah. So it's a little bit different than French, whereby you have the option of coming back. But for German linguistic program, you have to do it in Germany. Yeah. So by the end of 5 years, you have 2 degrees. Yeah. One is Bachelor of German Language and Linguistics from us, yeah, daripada UM, and the other degree is Bachelor degree in Tourism and Business. Yeah, and this is from Constance University. Okay, so these two are very, very popular amongst our students, yeah, amongst our students, and perhaps you might want to consider these 2 dual programs, yeah. Okay, so this is just a picture of INALCO in Paris, okay, and this is University of Constance, Germany, yeah. All right, the requirement for English department, yeah, for English language program, anda perlu mendapat CGPA at least 3.0 and A in English, in your SPM, yeah, dan juga MUET Band 4, yeah. So I'm not sure whether you have taken your MUET or not. If you have not, then please dapatkan as high as you can, ya. Arabic, Chinese and Tamil CGPA adalah 3.0, at least a B in English, ya, for your STPM. A slightly lower MUET band, which is band 2, yeah. But for these programs, you have to have a specific language requirement, yeah, which is if you take Arabic, then you have to have Arabic language. Ya, Chinese mungkin ada mengambil bahasa Cina, ya, when you were in your SPM ataupun STPM. And for the 5 languages, yeah, for these 5 languages, the GPA is 2.0, yeah, and you have to have grade B for your SPM and MUET band 3, yeah. And these are the programs that you have to go through an interview, yeah. Anda kena ada interview, yeah. All right, so this is just the fees, yeah, the fees for the programs. So all the fees, almost all the fees are the same except for Sarjana Muda Bahasa dan Linguistik Inggeris, yeah, except for the English language department, yeah. All right, cost structure at FLL in general is 3.5, yeah, unless if you want to take dual program, yeah, in German, but in general it's 3.5. And you have to take these courses, yeah, university courses, faculty courses, you have department courses as well, yeah. And another highlight would be if you are taking French or Arabic or whatever language, yeah, as your major, you can take another language as your minor, yeah. So by the end of 3.5 years, hopefully you major or you know 2 languages, yeah, you know 2 languages. So in the end, you will become a multilingual, multilingual speaker, yeah. And of course, we have inbound, outbound exchange program as well, yeah. And these are some of the courses, okay. These are other languages, yeah, other languages that you can take as minor or your elective. So we have, sorry, we have Thai, we have Korean, Iban, Portuguese, Arabic, and Russian, yeah, on top of the other the other 9 language programs just now, yeah. And of course, we have Bahasa Malaysia, but Bahasa Malaysia is only for international students, yeah. So if you want to take Bahasa Malaysia, if you're a Malaysian, you can't take it in my faculty, yeah. But this is only for international students, okay. And the one of the most famous language now is Korean, yeah? And we do have teachers, native speakers, yeah, we do have native speakers from Korea, from Italy, yeah. Industrial training, yeah, just like any other faculties in UM, yeah. By the end of your program, yeah, semester before you graduate, you have to go through your industrial training for 16 weeks, yeah. So that is about 1 whole semester, yeah. And these are some of the companies, yeah, that we have sent our students for their internship. So for students who like to write, who like publishing articles and whatnot, yeah. So we have students who go to Malaysia Kini, we have students who go to the Star, yeah. Now you might think that why is Maybank there, why is Petronas there, yeah, and why is PwC there? That is the good thing, a benefit of students taking our program, yeah. They not necessarily have to work in publishing companies or being a writer or being a translator, yeah, but they can actually go to any other organizations as well, yeah. And recent cohort who are doing their internship now, there are about 3 or 4 students of ours who are in Petronas, yeah. 2 of them are in Schlumberger and quite a number in PwC, yeah, in PwC. All right. So the job scope is actually pretty wide, yeah. Now, employability workshops, the faculty does organize employability workshops, yeah, on top of Chitra, which is another organization in UM, yeah, that looks at students' internship, yeah. So we prepare you in terms of your communicative skills, we prepare students in terms of teamwork skills before we send you off for your internship. Yeah. All right. So this is opportunity in career opportunity. Yeah. Based on what our students where they are now. Yeah. Now, if you look at the bottom bit of the screen, yeah, that's teaching and lecturer. Yeah. I would like to highlight that these two career path is the least of what our students are interested in. Yeah. Most of them are in diplomatic services. Yeah. Mereka berada di embassies. Yeah. And some of them are in hospitality and leisure. Some of them are in interpretation. Quite a number in publishing houses as well. Yeah. Okay. And the latest, the current graduates of ours, they don't go for traditional jobs anymore. Yeah. So they go for forensic linguists. They want to go into computational linguists. Yeah. Instead of traditional jobs such as lecturer or foreign language teacher and whatnot. Yeah. So now they are more into speech pathologist. Yeah. Reporter. Okay. All right. So if you are really, if you're interested to know more, yeah, please visit us at our website, yeah, fll.edu.my, or you can email to the Deputy Dean for undergraduate programs, yeah, or you can even call us. Okay, and with that, I would like to end my presentation, but my colleague, yeah, Dr. Omar, will present a little bit on Italian program. Over to you, Omar.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Zaida. Hello to everyone. I will present. First I will do one sharing. Okay, so I will present my divisions. I'm a member of the Italian division, and with our division we built one website that you are saying. I hope that you can see in the screen our website, and our website. The name of our website is My Italian at University. I invite all the students to have a look to our website, because here you can have all the information that you need to have more information concerning our philosophy, our program, and our activities. First, we are a team of 4 Italian teachers, and as Dr. Zaida explained to you, also Italian language proposed to the student many subjects. Generally, we start with general language, because we know that the high school, secondary school, and high schools don't propose Italian language in their curriculum. So after intensive classes of general Italian language, we propose more specific subject. In particular, as you can say here, we propose a subject concerning Italian for administration business, for economics, finance, tourism, and other subjects that could prepare the student to be ready to work with Italian language. Indeed, we have an important network here in Kuala Lumpur, especially. In particular, we have an important collaboration with the Italian Embassy, but also with IMBA, ICE, and Salgari, and other Italian institutions that the aim is to try to make in contact the Italian market with the Malaysian market. I mean with that the important to know is that because UM is the only one university here in Malaysia proposing one bachelor in Italian language, every year there are only like 10-15 students with a bachelor in this language. And you have also to know that in Malaysia there are in total 110 Italian enterprises working in petrol, gas, tourism, and many other industries and services, and that they collaborate with us and with the Italian institutions. And every time that we have an exchange with them, they say that they are really looking for people, so student, you, speaking Italian language. Is meaning that the possibility to have a bachelor in Italian can be help the student to have one certificate, one bachelor, that guarantee the possibility to get easily a job. For example, in our website, that's why I'm showing you our website. We have one side. The name is employability, where we explain to the people, so to you, for example, here, what the student can do with Italian language and where they can apply for get a job. At the same time, during your study, as Dr. Zaid explained to you, generally you have the chance, the possibility to traveling in the countries. In our case, we have one collaboration, important collaboration with two universities. One university in Siena, close to Florence, and one university in the center of the country, Perugia, that they offer to you the possibility to study Italian language for 3 weeks, 1 month, and that they will give you the possibility to increase your competencies in so your skills in this language. At the same time, in our website, you can also to have access for free to our library. We have a rich database like dictionaries, exercises, grammar, books, small books for foreign students. That's, I repeat, they are at disposition, totally free for the people that are interested to have a contact, to read, to hear, to see our language. In the side of learning resources and study with us, you can also have access to other kind of material, as some PDF, some links that they will grab you in a more important website, because the net is very rich in concerning the resources, also for our language, and our goal is also to permit to the student to have some ideas where I can study, where I can see, where I can be in contact with Italian culture and Italian language. It's important to know that we organize many events in collaboration with the Italian Embassy and the other Italian institutions. For example, in an event, in a short films day, okay, we, in collaboration with the Italian Embassy and with the Italian Short Film Center, we update many short movies, Italian short movies with English subtitle. Is just you take like 30 seconds for register yourself, and then you have one direct access to those short movies. Short movies are organized normally for 1 week, 10 days in 1 week, 10 days. And for example, next session will starting on 16 December, so next week. I would like to complete my presentation. I guess that the student started to be a bit tired. Just in showing you our contact. My name is Omar Colombo. That's is my email. I invite the student to contact me if you have some questions, if you want to know more about how to study Italian language and culture, what you can do in the future with our language, and how to start to have a contact with our language before starting to study with us. So thank you very much for your patience and attention.
Thank you very much, Dr. Omar. Okay, because we don't have much time, so I think we can quickly have a Q&A session. All right, so anyone have any questions to ask to Cik Farhana, Dr. Peter, as well as Dr. Zaidat and Dr. Omar?
Yeah.
Okay, you can open your mic. Okay, if you have any question.
M2, ada soalan on chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, soalan from No Akma. Okay, is there any difference between 3.5 years course study and 4 years course study? I mean whether there will be no honor and honor certified. Ahmad Achong. Okay, so for this question, actually, because most of our programs, the duration is 3.5 years or 7 semesters, and only some program in 4 years. I mean, you need to complete within 8 semesters. Okay. In terms of differences, I don't think so ada, sebab mungkin sebab silibusnya yang berbeza. Okay. Dan juga ada kemungkinan I mean requirement daripada professional body untuk program itu diadakan selama 4 semester, dan juga seperti yang saya katakan tadi, subjek yang berbeza sebab contoh subjek accounting. Okay, mungkin Cik Farhana kalau ada komen on this, sebab accounting adalah program salah satu program yang apa ni, tempo dia is 8 semesters or 4 years.
Okay. Sama macam Cik Mahadi cakap tadi tu, actually the differences is credit hours yang student perlu ambil. So selalunya program profesional ni memang kita design dia seperti apa yang diperlukan oleh professional body. So 4 tahun tu kiranya untuk accounting dia dah kira you dah cukup kuat untuk mempelajari subjek-subjek accounting. Sebab accounting ni besar, you kena masa bachelor program adalah di mana you akan belajar semua benda. So to make sure that you tahu semua benda tu, that is why it required 4 years. So 3.5 year tu sama juga, so that professional body required mungkin 3.5 saja. So bezanya pada credit hours yang perlu ambil lah. Basically 3.5 year atau 4 years ni adalah kita panggil graduate on time. So selalunya kita suka sangat kalau student kita habis dalam tempoh yang diberikan. We all pun tak nak lah you all lama-lama dekat UM. Nanti you all lambat masuk bidang pekerjaan. So digalakkan mengikut study plan yang telah didesainkan.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Yes, Cik Farhana. Yeah, I mean the subjects ataupun credit hours itulah yang membezakan. Okay. Ada yang credit hours dia sedikit banyak, ada yang sedikit kurang. Okay. Tempo dia, I think in term of beza sangat tu tak adalah sangat, just a duration tu. Okay. Next, dalam banyak program mana yang kurang permohonan pelajar-pelajar. Ini pun soalan yang pelik jugalah, yang bukan first time saya dengar. Okay. Mungkin sebab mereka nak fokus pada yang tu. Okay. So adik-adik semua, ini adalah nasihat saya. Okay. So bila you all mohon program, okay, untuk sarjana muda, please apply program yang you betul-betul minat dan ada passion terhadap program itu. Okay. So jangan mohon program sebab program itu kurang popular, ataupun you mohon sebab nak ikut kawan, ataupun you mohon sebab orang lain suruh. No. Okay. Sebab ada juga beberapa kes pelajar lepas semester pertama drop out ataupun quit from the program. Sebab kenapa? Sebab dia tidak minat, ataupun dia dapati program tu very difficult for him or for her, ataupun dia tidak ada passion, ataupun dia macam like yalah, bila kita ikut orang ni, okay, kita buat something yang bukan atas keputusan diri sendiri. So make sure you pilih program based on your interest. Okay. Kalau di UM, program apa yang kurang permohonan, saya tak tahu nak cakap, sebab mostly kebanyakan program kami memang sangat memang quite popular lah. Okay. That's why when you apply, make sure you fulfill all the minimum requirements and also criteria. Okay. So apa nasihat Tuan? Okay, daripada Abdul Halim, apa nasihat Tuan untuk ceburkan diri dalam bidang real estate? Okay, Dr. Peter, maybe Dr. Peter boleh bagi nasihat lah kot, sebab real estate ni I think one of your program kan di bawah Fakulti Alam Bina.
Ya, Encik Mahathir, nasihat dia bukan buat unsur nasihat lah. Cumanya untuk real estate, kalau di Fakulti Alam Bina, program real estate ni, apa yang unik adalah program ni melayakkan pelajar mendapat 3 license sekaligus selepas dia habis study lah, dengan syarat nanti lepas habis study tu kenalah buat stand dia punya requirement. Maksudnya dari segi real estate tadi tu, adik-adik boleh join venture kepada satu, saya mention tadi, valuer. Keduanya ada estate agent, ketiga property management atau property manager. So contoh kalau valuer tu pekerjaannya normally menentukan harga tanah lah. Contohnya kalau ada menjual rumah subsale ataupun dengan ayat pasarnya rumah second hand, so the valuer yang akan tentukan harga rumah tersebut. Kalau adik tak berminat, contohnya tak minat lah nak jadi valuer, adik boleh mengambil kurs, boleh juga menjadi estate agent. Estate agent ni sangat popular sekarang ni. Maksudnya adik-adik akan terlibat dalam penjualan rumah, maksudnya rumah yang baru ataupun rumah second hand ataupun subsale house. Kalau tak minat juga jadi estate agent ni, so adik-adik boleh jadi property manager. Property managernya maksudnya kalau adik-adik duduk di kondominium, contohnya dekat kondominium ada management body yang menguruskan rumah tersebut, itu adalah kita consider sebagai property manager. Maksudnya peluang dalam real estate ni sangat cerah kerana adik-adik akan dapat 3 license sekaligus. Saya rasa ini antara salah satu program di universiti yang menawarkan 3 peluang pekerjaan sekaligus ataupun 3 peluang pekerjaan yang direcognize oleh professional body real estate punya khusus. Saya rasa itulah saya punya nasihat, Cik Madi.
Okay, alright. Terima kasih. Sangat-sangat menarik nasihat daripada Dr. Peter. Okay, saya pun sebenarnya tak familiar sangat dalam bidang real estate ni, tapi yang saya tahu ialah yang estate agent ataupun dalam bahasa lain orang biasa panggil property agent yang jual rumah dan sebagainya, kemudian dapat komisen daripada jualan rumah tu. Okay, then ada soalan yang lain? Okay, open kalau you all malu, okay, untuk bercakap, boleh share soalan anda dekat ruang chat. Okay. Kalau math masa SPM bawah grade B masih layak untuk kami apply. Okay, Abdul Halim, okay, untuk sebab setiap program ni dia ada syarat syarat khusus ataupun syarat khas. Dan ada certain program yang akan lihat keputusan SPM you all. Okay. So kena tengok. So ada banyak program. Okay. Tak semua yang tengok SPM, hanya beberapa sahaja. So kena tengok dekat program tu. Okay. Sebab saya tak ingat semua. Sebab ada banyak, I think almost 100 programs yang kita offer. Okay. Cumanya kalau you all nak tahu secara detail, okay, boleh lihat dekat buku syarat ni. Ini lengkap, okay. So you all boleh download the e-book ni dalam bentuk PDF, okay. So bila you all buka, okay, contoh untuk farmasi, dekat sini dia ada banyak ni lah, banyak untuk section untuk pelajar STPM, pelajar metroklasi. So untuk metroklasi, contoh kalau dekat sini dia akan mention memang secara jelas berapa PNJK yang diperlukan, okay. Kemudian apa syarat dekat metrik yang you all kena fulfill, subjek, dan di bawahnya dia akan mention untuk SPM, okay. Ini untuk program yang memang nak grade tertentu dalam SPM. Tapi ada juga program yang tidak ada, maksudnya tidak perlu pun you all, dia tidak akan tengok keputusan SPM, dia akan hanya lihat pada keputusan semasa you all dekat STPM dan juga metrik ataupun asasi. Jadi so saya minta you all untuk download buku syarat ni dekat website kami dan tengok secara terperinci. Suka saya ingatkan dekat you all supaya untuk kaji benda ni daripada sekarang, sebab itu akan membantu you all untuk meletakkan target dalam exam. Okay. Mungkin dalam mungkin di peringkat metrik dia nak subjek mathematics grade A minus ke grade B, so you kena tengok awal so that you can plan ahead. Okay. So nanti ambil alih, please download this book and then you can see all the details about requirements and also syarat-syarat berkriteria lah. Okay. Right. Okay, Nok Akmal, terima kasih tuan-tuan. Okay, sama-sama Nok Akmal, kita doakan you all mencapai kejayaan dalam peperiksaan yang akan datang. So masih ada masa lagi untuk you all baiki kelemahan jika ada, okay. Tapi jangan putus asa, okay. Dan yang penting ialah you all kena merancang daripada awal, maksudnya plan from now, okay. Jangan last minute, sebab saya biasa, ini pengalaman saya biasa jumpa pelajar yang sudah terlambat. I mean, dia nak mohon program ni tapi ini keputusan dia. So saya paksa bagi tahu, you kena cari mesti yang lain. UM memang yang ini kalau you mohon you tak akan dapat, sebab it's clear, memang you tak fulfill all the criteria, okay. Dan ada juga yang buat keputusan last minute, tak tahu nak mohon program apa, keputusan bagus, dapat PNJK 4 ataupun straight A SPM, tetapi bila kita tanya nak masuk bidang apa, dia tidak tahu, clueless. So ini pun sangat bahaya, sebab kalau kita buat keputusan di saat-saat akhir, kemungkinan keputusan yang kita buat itu tidak tepat dan tidak betul. Dan kalau you all tak tahu nak ambil bidang apa, cubalah tanya dengan guru kaunselor ataupun ibu bapa, kan. Mungkin dapat lebih berkat, ataupun mungkin tanya kawan-kawan apa bidang yang sesuai untuk saya berdasarkan saya punya karakter ataupun yang you all kenal, kan. So that mungkin orang bagi idea dan make sure you buat keputusan, okay, untuk program apa yang you all nak sambung. Alright. Okay, so I think kita boleh berhenti, okay, di sini. Dan jangan lupa untuk kontak kami kalau you all ada soalan, sebab saya terima ada beberapa 2, 3, 4, 5 lah WhatsApp dah masuk dah ni, tanya apa ni BMAT ni, nak ambil farmasi kena ada BMAT ke, nak ambil industri kena ada BMAT ke, okay. So jangan malu, jangan segan, boleh WhatsApp saya lepas ni kalau you all nak tanya dengan lebih lanjut, okay. Right, so sebelum menutup tirai, saya minta untuk kita semua ambil gambar, grup foto untuk kita kongsikan nanti, boleh. So saya minta semua untuk kalau boleh buka video, buka kamera, so that my friend dia boleh snap gambar. Adik-adik semua jangan malu. Macam mana saya nak tengok all ni? Okay, view, gallery view. Okay. Yes. Open kamera sahaja, okay. Okay. Itu Dr. Noah Shikin ke? Hai Doktor pula, Puan. Puan Wali sikit Ya. Sihat Puan? Okay, right. Irsyad ready?
Okay, ready. 1, 2, left. Smile, peace. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, so saya nak ucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada wakil kepada fakulti Cik Farhana, Dr. Peter, Dr. Zaidah dan juga Dr. Omar atas kesudian untuk meluangkan masa bersama kami, dan juga terima kasih kepada Kolej Matematik Negeri Sembilan Puan Nur Rashikin atas bantuan untuk menguruskan atau mengaturkan virtual taklimat ini, dan juga kepada adik-adik semua, semoga berjaya, teruskan berusaha, dan saya berharap dapat berjumpa dengan anda semua di musim raya tahun hadapan, insya-Allah. Okey, selamat tinggal, bye bye. Okey, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Terima kasih Tuan, terima kasih.
Terima kasih semua.